my beautiful friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is Nova Gnome Creations, and I'm Nova, and I am so happy to see you today. I hope you are doing awesome, and I hope you and your loved ones are taking care the best that you can. Hopefully you guys are having a good week so far. It is Tuesday, and it is December 3rd, which means that it is the third day of Vlogmas. This month I'm going to make an attempt anyways to come on here for every day to do a little Vlogmas video. Sometimes they'll be short and sweet, sometimes they might be longer, and sometimes we might get up to some like seasonal festive kind of stuff, festive makes, but I'm keeping it pretty low-key and chill this year, so just kind of hanging out, keeping it more vloggy style, which is why I'm just going with Vlogmas rather than the 25 days of Christmas, which is what my last 2 years videos were called. If you do want to watch my videos from last year or the year before last, I will put the playlist in the description box for those. I did do the 25 days of Christmas the last 2 years, which was a lot more over the top. If you enjoyed my Halloween event, then you would enjoy the 25 days of Christmas events. They are more involved, but since I'm going to be gone for a week visiting Michigan, and also just kind of wanted to keep it a little bit more less stressful, I decided to just go with Vlogmas this year. So oh, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, and I used to do, the last 2 years I did an advent calendar, like a Cocoa advent calendar, and I don't have an advent calendar this year. So this is just a little bit less involved year, I guess. And I did get my stocking hung up. The stocking that I made is hanging in the background now. So any of the kind of Christmassy makes that I do, I will probably put up in the background, but I've got a lot of Christmas presents that I need to make. So I need to work my way through those, and that's going to be a lot of what I'm working on. That's the biggest reason that I decided not to do the 25 days of Christmas this year, is usually the 25 days of Christmas is only me crafting like Christmas decorations and ornaments and snowflakes and things like that. And the Christmas gifts that I'm making are not Christmas themed items. Like I need to make a little Spider-Man plushie for my nephew, you know, things like that are not Christmas themed. And so there's just no way I could have kept up with doing like a super Christmassy themed video, and then also crocheting things for those videos, and then also trying to crochet things for Christmas gifts, you know, that kind of thing. I hadn't really explained why I had chosen to do a 25 days of Christmas, do a Vlogmas this year, so I kind of have been like, I don't know, I feel a little guilty because I do usually do that the last 2 years, so I would have liked to, but like I said, it's not the time, you know. But I want to show you this beautiful little splay of yarn scraps that I have before me. I'll pop it up so you guys can see it. I am thinking to do something fun and scrappy with these. I've considered making a second stocking, but if you have any fun ideas, maybe I could do an ornament. I pulled out all these colored scraps that I thought kind of themed around Christmas. The colors kind of themed around Christmas, so I thought it would be fun to put them together and see, you know, like what kind of scrappy project I could do with them. And then I do have like tutorial ideas and things like that if I'm able to squeeze them in. Also on top of, you know, just crochet stuff, just like real life update type stuff, you know, for the vloggy aspect. Ozzy is also such a handful. It is so hard to crochet with him around. He is just in everything. And then he's hanging from my leg again. I'm really trying to break him of this habit. He does it to climb me, but he also just does it to like play. Like he will like come and just and hang there and like play. But anyway, about it, he is just a handful, and like I gotta be careful to not leave things out. So I'm having to make sure like I either pack things up or cover them up with like a shirt or whatever. I covered up everything over here with a shirt with all these like yarn scraps, and he managed to get the center pull out of a skein of yarn that was next to me, well, over here, and pull that out and all over the house last night. So yeah. So there's just like, you know, some additions this year, with him being so young. He is extremely hyper. I'm also just getting over being sick, and well, I say getting over being sick. I am over being sick. It's just that I have a cough, like a really bad cough at night, especially, with congestion, and that keeps me from being able to sleep very well at all, which is not anything new. I've never been that great at sleeping at night, but this school year, I have tried to, since my hubby went back to work, I've tried to be more like sleeping at night, less napping during the day, and that's just been kind of thrown for a wrench. He's behind my keyboard. You guys, this kitten, I swear. Ozzy. Anyways, so there's my little chitty chatty vloggy kind of thing, and it sounded like it kind of had like a negative emotion over it, possibly, and that is not what I intended. I just wanted to update you guys and also fill you in on why I chose to do a Vlogmas this year. Just trying to be conscious and I don't know. I think conscious or aware of my current situation and what I'm capable of handling is basically the reason I chose to do it the way that I'm doing it. And I think it'll still be fun, and we can still do anything that we want to that would have been like 25 Days of Christmas-esque. Also, if I get too overwhelmed with the Christmas presents, I can always pivot. Any Friends fans, the show Friends, pivot. I can always pivot, and they can become a birthday present or something, or a late Christmas present, and I can shift and do something else for their Christmas present. So I'm not too concerned about that, but I do have quite a few things that I would like to make. So if I get caught up in the Christmassy vibes and would rather be a little bit more gung-ho with like doing Christmas stuff on the channel, then I will just shift and pivot and do that. But on the awesome upside, I have an FO today. I'm not having it here for me to physically show you because I already packed it up, put it in a box, and it's ready to be delivered to its new owner. But I finished the mobile last night. I was like just trucking away on that mobile. Now, the video that I posted for day 1 of Vlogmas, I actually filmed before I got sick. So it's been a little bit longer in between that video's progress and now than it looks like. It's been like, you know, a few more days. But Ozzy, what are you doing? Oh. But I finished it, so very happy about that. I was just really trying super hard to finish it yesterday, so that was like my big goal, was to get that done yesterday, and I got it done at like, I don't know, 11 o'clock or so, midnight, somewhere in that ballpark. I'm trying really hard to start to teach him, you know, etiquette a little bit more of what he's allowed to do up here. He's gotten big enough now that he needs to, I need to start teaching him, you know, hey, you're allowed up here, but you can't grab all my yarn, and you can't, you know, do things that you're not supposed to do up here, because he getting to be a bigger kitten. He gonna be a full-size cat at some point, and he's got to know what he's allowed to do. But anyway, yeah, so I got it done. And I made a little video. I'm going to do a short, like, you know, a reel, I guess. I think they're called reels. on YouTube, just the short like portrait mode type of videos. So I will pop up that video that I took over here if you want to see it like full screen, like on your phone type of thing. Check out my reels, because I'm gonna make it into a reel. And it's gonna have music and stuff. The copyright thing for music is different on reels versus like a full video like this, so I won't be putting the music with it on this, just to make sure I don't get a copyright strike. But I'll also pop up any pictures I took, and I'm really happy with it. Okay, I'll say this, I'm really happy with it. I was also self-conscious of it. Putting the bees, this is the weirdest thing to me, you guys. Making the sunflower, coming up with the concept of how to like do that with the wreath form and everything, like I was telling you guys yesterday, like all of the like ingenuity and making it up in my mind and everything for all of the rest of it, doing like, you know, individual bees and changing up the pattern a little bit, well, not a pattern, but you know, changing up the way that I was doing them a little bit, doing different faces on them, all that stuff, no problem. Making it into a mobile and hanging the bees from the sunflower and having them be at the different heights staggered, you know, where they needed to go like in order of height, because it wasn't like all the same height or randomized heights. They needed to go in order, getting longer and longer. That part proved to be very difficult for me. I didn't have anywhere to like try to hang the sunflower while putting the bees on there, because I didn't have the sunflower hangable yet at that point when I put the bees on. And the what was I saying? He hurted my leg. Yeah, I really struggled with that part. I don't know. So I was just trying my best to get those bees to hang the way that I wanted them to. They're hanging how they're, you know, they're hanging the way they're supposed to. I just am not super happy with the placement. They should have been hanging a little bit lower down, I think. Like all of them could have just used to be hanging like maybe an inch or 2 inches. 2 inches probably lower than they are. But I did get the effect of them, you know, hanging at the different heights, staggered at the different heights. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I think it came out pretty good. The sunflower, I actually think the sunflower came out so good. I wanted it to just be like a wall decor or something, not a mobile. I was like, when I finished the sunflower, I was like, this would look so good just to like put the sunflower on the wall. It was really cool. And sunflowers aren't even my favorite flower, but a lot of people I know really like sunflowers. But yeah, so I was really happy with how that came out. But yeah, that is going to be today's vlog video, Vlogmas video. Ozzy is being psycho and attacking my foot currently. So thankfully he let me get a video filmed. But yeah, leave your ideas below for what you think I should do with these Christmassy colored yarn scraps, and let me know what you guys are working on. If you have missed my other days of Vlogmas so far, make sure you head over to my channel and check them out. I had a more uplifting video yesterday, and I had a nice really long like 45-minute video for day 1, so if you're looking to hang out a little longer, go check those out. Make sure you leave a like on this video, please. I would love it if you left a like on the video, and subscribed if you're not already a subscriber. And if you're not a subscriber, hi! Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I will see you guys again tomorrow. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day and stay safe. Bye, guys.
Who is that? Oh. You think it's Santa? Yeah. Going to put him back in?